morning everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity, and I hope you had an awesome weekend. I got busy in the garden as usual. Right, today we're going to finish off that snowman, and I'm going to show you how I made the card to put him on, and we're also going to measure that card, and I'm also going to announce the winner. So the winner is going to get the die, one of their own, that makes this snowman. So this is the snowman. I'm just clearing a few bits out of the way here. This is what we did last week, and I've got my what's it mat down today. I've forgotten what it's called. My glass mat, yeah, you know which one. So I've got that, and that is what we did. We did the gorgeous snowman, and we also measured him. Now I have put foam on the back of him because I want him to be three-dimensional, and I've also cut out a snowflake. Tomorrow I am doing a design team haul from Eiffel Store, and this is one of the snowflakes, and I've chopped it in half because I want a little bit more sparkle that matches his hat. Right, the card. I'm going to get my ruler because we need to measure this so that I can remind myself what I did. Right, that is the size of the card, and that card stock is the American Crafts Bundled Up collection. It's either bundled up or all bundled up, but it's a great paper pack. Now my card is 9 inches by 6.5 inches, which means one sheet was 9 by 7 and one sheet was the correct size, which is what I've just said for my measurement. And what I did, I'm going to open it out before I confuse you more. There you go. I just scored the longest sheet, or should I say the widest sheet, and glued it over onto the size of my card, which is 6.5 by 9. So this sheet would have been 7, but scored it at the half-inch mark and glued it on, so that I now have a full, that's the way that it goes, a full open and closing card, and it's just plain on the back. I can put whatever I want on the back. So anyway, getting back to this and my 2 pieces of snowflakes, we're going to pop this onto here. Wait until you see the size of the dies from Eiffel Store. Yes, I think you will be truly gobsmacked, as they say in the UK. Those are huge as well, and there's some great designs, so I'm really looking forward to sharing those with you. And while I'm peeling off foam tape, I do want to thank everybody that took part in my little giveaway competition. I did read all of your little stories, and I even read a great poem. I have to say it was a great poem. And I'm just standing up while I get this in the middle, because I don't really want it going off any edges. So I'm going to go there, and if I turn him sideways, you can see what a huge card that is. I absolutely love it. I think I'm going to hide this one and give it to my husband. Now with my snowflakes, I just wanted to kind of go on the edge of the design there and the edge of the design here. So I might kind of put one up or down, or I might have one there and, oh, I don't know, I'm confusing myself. But one of the good reasons not to put foam tape right up to the edge of anything is because you never know when you want to tuck something in. So I'm going to go a little bit higher and a little bit lower, and I'm just going to grab some glue and I'm going to stick them down. So anyway, the competition winner, the person will probably know this as I discuss the story, and it was about building a snowman and how good her mum was at building snowmen. So I'm pretty sure she knows who she is if she's watching. So I'm just going to stick this down before I tell you her name. So I want to go right up onto the edge, and I'm going to go there. I love this. Wouldn't he look fabulous in the middle of a wreath? Or even, you know, cutting felt. You could get your children cutting them in felt. You could hang them on the door, make little pictures for the wall. And if you make a cone and put a cone on the back of him, he could even be a very large Christmas tree topper, which would look absolutely awesome. Right, I want this one to be slightly higher up. So I'm going to get that under the hat piece and stick that down. There we go. And I've lost my pin top again. I'm just going to pop that in. And I just had to look across. I didn't know if I'd turned off my mic or not. Oh, never mind. I am going to go and have coffee in a minute. Right, so there he is in all his glory, with a little bit of a sparkly snowflake on either side, but kind of just slightly offset. But I just love that. I do know that I'm going to go back and order more. There's a gingerbread sitter, and the seller did tell me they're working on a huge scarecrow head, and I think I just, you know, I must have to get that one to hang on the door, or try and do it so that I can have it dangling in the garden in amongst my plants. But you could turn that into a garden flag. You know, if your stitching is very competent, then you can turn any of these dies into great little soft toys. I'm sure there's someone out there that's going to do that. And if you do that and stitch one, then I'd be really grateful if you linked me so that I can go and see it, because the pieces are just such a beautiful size. Even if you hand stitched felt, you could do it, but just really, really cute. But I do see him with a large cone, cardstock cone right on the back of him, and just drop down as a topper on a Christmas tree. I think it would look absolutely gorgeous. Right, so Snowman is now finished, and onto that winner. Now the winner is Paula Rice 4501, and I wrote it down, so I hope I got that correct. Now all you need to do is email me your full name and address to crafteccentricity@gmail.com. That's all you've got to do, and I will pop that in the post to you. I will cut it down for you so you won't have to snip it apart yourself. That'll be a bonus, and it'll go in a smaller envelope, and I certainly hope that you receive it by the end of this week. Once again, I thank you so much for taking part. Please do have an absolutely awesome day, and as usual, all links below. Bye.